Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyakashaw.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Level 10, the Kraken walkthrough for Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. As you can see, we don't grab any of the mini kits or the compass items, but we do grab a couple trophy/achievements, Hello Beastie and Dead Man's Chest. Dead Man's Chest is simply for beating the level and completing the second film, and Hello Beastie is for getting eaten 10 times by the Kraken, which we'll show you here in a few minutes. Alright, look at those guys checking out, doing the twerking like Miley Cyrus. And, alright, so if you've been following along in the series, we have actually upset our fellow pirate, Davy Jones, and he is actually kind of out to get us right now. What we're going to do is we're going to try to outrun him, but that doesn't work out because he unleashes the beast of the sea, more commonly known as the Kraken. So you can see those giant tentacles slapping around and making us go underground into the lower deck of the ship. We'll go ahead and basically the goal here is we're going to try to remove these tentacles by shooting them with the cannon. So there's a cannon on the left and a cannon on the right. We'll go ahead and blast the one on the right first. And as you can see too, we got to free two of our fellow pirateers. And we can do that by smashing the little crate in the far right corner. He comes through the window and booyah. So the main goal of this deck of the ship is to go ahead and to get the 3 boxes and plant them on their spots over there in their little green panels. So we got one of them already. We're going to use the torch on the far left to fire up this cannon and blow away them tentacles, which will remove that arm, and then free Mr. Gibbs. So that is nice. Now we got our trusty builder boy, and we'll go ahead and smash up a few things before heading over and building this box. So sometimes when you can't find what you need to do, you just got to smash some stuff. What up there, Wallace? Shout out to our buddy Wallace. I believe he's having some connection issues here. I think he goes on and off a time or two if I remember right. But we'll go ahead and move the second box over onto where it's supposed to be. And then we run in the foreground here, and we can see that there's actually another box hanging from the ceiling with a silver chain. So we'll go ahead and pull out Farty Marty, and blast that silver chain, and it'll give us the third and final box for this level. And we'll go ahead and take it and slap it right on the green slab as indicated, which will then drop some more bricks and allow us to complete this lever here, which seems to be themed for the holidays, all red and green. I don't know about you, but that surely reminds me of, you know, the Christmas season. So, yeah, so we'll go ahead and drop that, collect a few studs. We'll build the other one. Cha-cha, cha-cha-cha, bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. All right, and then I'll drop into place, and once that's into place, we can go ahead and spin to win. So you're going to want to push on the green side, as indicated. That's stop and go, really is not. It's not really a holiday theme. It's more of a stop and go thing. But go ahead and go and push it all the way up top. Once you do, it will actually remove the tentacles blocking the stairway over here. And then we can advance and go upstairs. So there are a couple free play items that you can see already. There's a black and red box that'll be destroyed at a later date by, you know, somebody else by the name of Blackbeard. And yeah, watch out for that guy. He tries to get you slappy on. Now you can see there's some glass that'll be shattered. Oh, yeah, and by the way, watch out. There's a hole in the floor, and it'll drop you back down to the first level. So be aware of that. We thought we'd show you that just so we could educate you. Actually, not really. We totally made a mistake and fell through it. But hey, you know, if we can try to seem like we're being helpful, then being a noob, we'll do it. All right, so smash a few things up. As you can see here, we have 3 boxes, but we have 2 new spots to put boxes. So looking around, we can see one inside that caged room. We'll spin this wheel like it's Wheel of Fortune and see if we can get through without any whammies, any bankruptcies. And then there's a little hobbit hole off to the side, so we'll grab Marty because he's the only one that is short enough to make it through there. At a later time, you might be able to use the old doggy or something, but right now, Marty does the trick. So push it through the little gate and then slap it on the green slab as indicated by the gold arrow. All right, so now on the left-hand side, we'll go ahead and switch to Pintel and use his pistol and shoot the target, which will then blow up the window/tentacle situation going on over there. I wasn't really paying attention, so rather than going in back and making an edit, we'll just call it that situation in the corner. And once you drop the box where it's supposed to be, it'll allow us the staircase until you try to use it. And then it'll collapse, giving us some more items to build with, which builds us another lever. And as you may have guessed, once we complete this lever, we'll spin to win and bring those 5 crates all the way to the top, which brings us up to the actual main floor of the ship. Yeah, you don't want to miss that blue stud. Even though we already got True Pirate, we're stacking up some chips. All right, so spin it up, removes the tentacle, and then we go up top. There are a couple things you can blast, and, you know, feel free to do your stud horn it up right there and go get whatever you can. But so we get on board here on the deck, and we find out that as we try to spin this, something happens up top. So what we're gonna do is we gotta make our way up and around and slide over and fix that. So we will need Jack to do so. So we'll go ahead and switch to Jack Sparrow, who will then use the I don't know what we want to call that, but the easy access up top. We'll go ahead and get up here. Once you're all the way up top, you're actually going to have to climb another ladder and a pole so you can jump and slide down the rope. Once you get over here, you can bust some stuff up, and it'll drop a rope. That rope can now be used by Mr. Gibbs so that you can come up here and bang that metal around and put it where it's supposed to be. All right, so yeah, we had a little technical difficulty here with this rope. Make sure that you only jump once and that you don't try to jump up the rope, because clearly it doesn't work. Once you're up here, bang, 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 just like always. Put it into place, and this will actually allow us to lift the crates all the way up. So now that we've got that, we'll go ahead and push. Push! You can do it, put your back into it. All right, once it gets all the way up top, it cues the cannon, which indicates, oh, we'll probably need to use that cannon for something. I'll give you a hint. You blast it. That's pretty simple. So we'll run around, grab a few studs, we'll grab the torch that's conveniently placed right behind the cannon, load it up on the cannon, and get our aim on and blast away at those boxes. Now, this is a little tricky. The net can sometimes block your shot, and as you can see, the shot that ended up tipping it was actually one that hit the rope rather than the box. So, you know, we were told to hit the boxes, we hit the rope, and it worked for us. So, you know, if you can't get any luck with the boxes, go for the rope. Now it'll cue a little cutscene when you know you've done it right, and it'll obviously be a little scary because the Kraken is coming to make his first real appearance. And this is the area where we will earn the Hello Beastie trophy / achievement. Now, as you can see, he inhales and exhales quite angrily here. And we're going to want to pick up some items. There's some bombs that come out. Bomb, 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 bomb. We're going to go ahead and throw those bombs back at him. And we'll do it right before he inhales so that he sucks them up. And when you do it correctly, it'll remove a heart from his health meter there. Now, as you can see, we are jumping into his mouth while he is inhaling. You will need to repeat that 10 times in order to get the Hello Beastie trophy / achievement. And here in a second, we do actually speed things up quite a bit, so you don't have to watch us rinse and repeat over and over again. But we wanted you to get a taste of what we were doing, and we also wanted to show you that there are you know, some explosives that get dropped on the deck that you go ahead and throw back. So there are other items, food and such, and you know, some of those may hurt him, but we didn't really have much luck with it. We stuck with the bombs, the bomb, 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 bomb. And you can see here, we did throw like a fish or something there. It went by kind of fast, and it did seem to take health away. So you know, there's some metal objects, some food objects, and some bomb objects, and you know, use any and everything that you can in order to make it happen. So, in fact, I don't think the bombs actually come out until you destroy one of these crates. But, you know, I could be wrong on that. And so after you hurt him a couple times, he does start slapping his tentacles down, and as you can see, he kind of leaves them there. You're going to want to get a torch from one of the sides, run up the arm, and then light the dynamite. And as you can see, it actually hurts him quite a bit when you do it correctly. So there is a torch on the right for the right side and a torch on the left for the left side. So time is a factor here. Probably stick with the left for the left and the right with the right, if that makes any sense. All right. All right, so we're kind of doing a little mix here. We're you know, hurting him and we're jumping in. You want to make sure that you definitely get the 10. Well, I guess I said that wrong. You make sure you want to get eaten 10 times before you you know, take him past the 3 heart mark. As you can see, we got him down to 3 hearts here. Yeah, as you can see, there's now a little box of bombs that kind of sits there on the deck that definitely will finish the job, so to speak. We'll go ahead and grab those. And hello, Beastie, booyakashow. All right, so there you go. We got eaten 10 times, and that's how you earn that. And then it's just going to be a matter of getting your timing right, getting the bomb, and then when he is inhaling and starting to draw everything inside, toss that bomb right into his kisser, and it'll finish him off. So, as you can see, we still get sucked in a couple more times. And the bombs aren't always there. He does suck them in, and sometimes they come back out, and sometimes they don't. But they will eventually make it back out, and eventually you will get all of his hearts gone, and you will cue the cutscene, which basically leads us to the actual scene of the movie where Jack Sparrow actually grabs his trusty sword and says the line, "Hello, beastie." Instead, we got some sort of a hairbrush here, but we get the point. Oh, and Davy Jones is so happy until, oh, fooled you. It's not your heart, buddy. So that'll continue as we move along here. But that will complete the Kraken Level 10 story walkthrough. And there you can see, ringing off the Dead Man's Chest, trophy/achievement simply for completing Level 10, which does wrap up the second film, movie, flick, whichever you prefer to call it. We do get a couple gold bricks, got some studs. We did get True Pirate, which gives us one of the gold bricks. And, yeah, as mentioned, we got no mini kits, no compasses, so no real need to sit there and stare at that screen. Hopefully you've been finding this series entertaining, if not helpful so far. We know a lot of you guys have already completed this. However, this is one of our most requested series of videos to date. So we figure we better make good on it. And what a better time right before the Lego Marvel series drops, so which we will be covering too. So no worries there. We do want to thank you for tuning in. Head over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below. You know, we love hearing from you guys. We have been giving away quite a few stickers, Thumbie stickers that is, on our Facebook page. So make sure you get over there. Codes, hats, t-shirts. We got other things that we are giving away and that are coming soon in the future. So please head on over. We got 20,000 subscribers on YouTube and we got 800 people on Facebook. So lots of you could help us out by getting over there and clicking that like button. And that'll do it. So, as always, until next time, see ya!